We have today also my great friend, the marketing expert, Ray Torres from Onset Media. Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's up, John? How are you?
Great. Hey, listen. So last week, when we were doing this live video here, and we spoke about how to get organic traffic to the website. Okay. And then I was thinking some of the knowledge I never had before about a website, like kind of like sometimes we spend a lot of money to the website or the time and different things. Like what could be the major component of a website, like an important component someone cannot miss? So if they have a website now, they want to do some audit on those website, or they want to make a new website. So let's discuss about the major component you can't live without for a website.
Got it. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of looking at something because I'm looking at the information that we were referring to way back when, going back. And one thing that we talk about, it's 9 out of 10 times, it always goes back, right, to information, the words, all that stuff, and capturing, all those components always lead up to what we're trying to achieve. So it's weird how we always wind up coming back to the place, and people may think they're going to say it again, a blog, a blog, a blog, a blog. Well, a blog is a portion of what we're trying to achieve. So again, when we are trying to do something with our site, we want to make sure that we have all the information. So let me ask you a question, Sean. What happens when someone visits your website?
So number one thing, I believe, like when I go to one website, it has to be, I should navigate the website easily. Like what we always talk about, like I shop a lot in Amazon, and the reason behind is easy. There are some other websites also there, almost similar, like, they also sell product, but it's hard to navigate.
Sure. Again, but let me just ask you a question. Now, for example, like when you go to say something like Amazon, which is a website, okay? So every time I think about something, it's a website. Facebook's a website. eBay's a website, again. So when you're thinking about that, okay, great. So you're actually doing a search on the search bar, right? What you want, what you're looking for, what you want, or what you kind of in your mind. And then you write it out, and then something pops up. Category, well, the list of that same item, but listed down. What helps that come up? Do you know what makes that first, second, third, or fourth, or no?
No, I don't know about that.
So let me just tell you. So again, it goes back to the descriptions. Description. So in other words, those are words again. Oh, here we are with the words again, right? So those descriptions are very imperative for any website, especially eBay, right? Especially Amazon, especially all those different sources that are out there that we use on a day-to-day basis. How about your website? How about our websites? Are our websites giving the value of the services or the services or that we are providing in a descriptive manner on the website? So I kind of tongue-tied there a little bit. So sorry about that. But again, at the end of the day, those words that you put on that description area about your business, about your listing if you're a realtor, about your services if you're a service provider, about your profession if you're a professional that provides a professional service to someone. Again, those words are so imperative that you do every day, and you add as much as you can. If someone allows you, like let's say Google My Business, for example, if they allows you to put 300 characters and you only put 10, shame on you. Because again, think about what eBay does. Think about what Amazon does. They fill it up as much as they can. Yeah. And I know it's not an easy job, but it's not a hard job either. Just taking the time to definitely do it.
So basically, that's one point. Have the bullet point. So, when someone is just screening through, that bullet point can kind of attract the attention, and Correct. Then have the details, because now I got, attracted by some product or something, and then I need to know more about it. Mm-hmm. So so that makes sense. Okay.
Right. Again, and that's what people fail to do because they don't want to do it. It's more work to do that, and that's where it comes in. Where it comes a little harder.
Okay. So you're saying that one of the thing is like have proper description of the product in your website.
Yeah,
So
right, and that leads me to the second point, right? So again, if you're going to write descriptions, and again, if you have a, we spoke about, so many points about WordPress websites, right? WordPress, which is great, nothing wrong with WordPress websites. But how about the Squarespace or Wix or Shopify, all those other platforms that are out there that make it easy for people that don't know what I know to be able to make those adjustments and changes on their own. There's nothing wrong with them, providing that, hey, guess what? Do they have the capabilities of writing words, a blog? So we want to always keep that blog mindset of content, always first mindset. And everything we do, YouTube, on descriptions, on products, on items, on your bio, your information, you want to actually add as much characters as you possibly can without sacrificing how beautiful you want it to look, right? Again, and we all know, everyone says, oh, I don't want too many words, because that's the norm, right? Well, it's not about what they want, right? It's about what those Google bots or those Bing bots want. Because if you want to be listed higher, you have to provide that content, or even better, not just content, provide value. The more value you provide, the better chance you have of getting a new client or someone looking for whatever widget you're selling or you're servicing.
So secondly, you're saying that you got to have a blogging capability so you can blog on your website.
And they all do. I mean, all of them have because that's how important it is. WordPress is just known for its being just a blog, and it's incorporated in many businesses. And half of the world, more than a little bit less than half of the world, uses WordPress. Now, I think it was 28% last I checked of the world. But again, that's a big platform, especially for here in the US. Now, again, Squarespace, Wix, and all those platforms, those are builders, doesn't work too well with SEO, but of course you'd have to kind of work double as hard with anything else with those platforms. That's why it's very imperative that you do it. But again, not to say, oh, don't do it, because sometimes we build websites, and I will tell you, people build websites and they don't rank, because it's like anything else that needs service. When you have a car and you need to have an oil change, you need to have something done, do you just say, nah, it's okay, it'll be okay, No, a website works the exact same way, especially if you're trying to utilize this thing called the website to gain more leads. So there's work towards that.
Right. So that's very, very good information. Now, what other things, if someone want to build a new website, what other things, they should consider must have in a website?
Well, I can tell you one of the biggest things that I want to say that people just don't take advantage of is capturing those leads.
Wow.
So there are times, I don't want to say the A word, right? I think her name is Alexa, so because she's in my office, right? So let's say, for example, we have something and we say, hey, I'm thinking about watching a movie the next 2 weeks. Do you not think that there's a marketing something within the whole Amazon, Alexa, so on, world where they're going to say, wait a second, he said that movie word a couple of days ago. Let me remind him with something on his social media, something on his email, or something just kind of letting him know, hey, if you want to see a movie, you can always order through us because this is what they're doing. They're capturing the leads. When we accept the terms on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, Google is now in the process of making some changes, but Google especially, Apple is saying, hey, you know what, we don't want to track no more. DuckDuckGo is saying, we don't want to track that no more. This is what that means. So again, so there's capabilities. When you accept something, you're accepting, yeah, sure, you can market to me with whatever I like. I'm okay with that. And some people are, some people are versus some people not being. So again, that lead capture that they're capturing, it should be as important to you than anyone else. Because if someone visits your site, you want to make sure you try to just obtain their information or give them the option of learning more about how you can help them. Yeah. By not giving the option, then you're losing out on somebody that you could kind of potentially have as a client.
Perfect. So that makes sense, because you don't want someone come to your website and so now you have a great website, yep, getting the benefit out of it and go somewhere else and buy product. That's right. So you have to have that capturing the information, because you're giving information on your website, because if you don't know who came to your website, they got the benefit and gone, that's not going to grow your business.
So, and this is why companies like Amazon, what they have reviews attached to the descriptions, right, very near it. And they'll also tell you, hey, if you don't like this item, there's another item here selling in our platform, but someone else is selling it. Why? Because they want to keep you on their platform.
They want to capture the business.
They want to capture that information. Keep it here. Don't leave me, keep it here. So again, so these are things that you always got to remember what the big guys are doing. We should be doing as well as small people, that we have an audience. We just don't realize we have them. We need to understand that lead capture is an important component to have on your website.
Perfect. Ray, thank you very much. So this important information, I'm just going to kind of brief summary at the end. So one thing you said, the website has to be attractive, so it can hold the people, and then also each product, or in our case in a listing, has to have a full description of that.
Correct.
So that's the way, is the Google can find it, Bing can find it. The other thing is the blogging capability, most of the website have, but not, sometimes we don't use them. So use it, have as much as blog we can. So that's the third thing is not only just have a website, have a lead capture system. Like for example, on my website, when someone comes, first 5 click, they can see any property picture, anything. But then after that, they have to register to see some more properties, more photos, or whatever. Because I'm providing information, it's a loyalty for loyalty.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's very important.
That's how it goes. I mean, just so you know, Google My Business is now doing that a lot as well. They're kind of reminding people, hey, guess what? You want to reach out to this person. You saw this person 10 days ago, or they'll kind of let you know that you were on this website a long time ago, or this the video. So they are doing the same thing, because they actually, your cookies are sharing information about you, which is your IP address. Again, so it's very, very important that you kind of consider, or get into this world or the habit of trying to figure out how can I capture a lead. And not only on your website. I know I said website, but on your marketing in general. Everything you do should be to be able to capture a lead.
Perfect. Thanks, Ray. Great information, my friend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. And we definitely, very glad to provide this information to you. And hopefully this is going to, take your business to the next level. Give us a call if you have any question. Our numbers are right here. Ray's number is there at the bottom. My number is here. Reach out to us. We'll be glad to answer any question you have.
Awesome.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you for watching.